What's up, y'all? It's Lexxii and welcome back to my channel. Now, in today's video, first of all, before I get into that, I just want to say this. I know y'all are wondering, Lexxii, why the hell do you have a robot? It's like 100 degrees outside. Well, funny story is, underneath this robe, I have on a sports bra and booty shorts on under here, and out of fear of my channel possibly getting demonetized or YouTube possibly taking down my video, I decided to, just cover it up and stuff like that and, play it smart with this robe and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's that on that. But in today's video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be giving y'all a list of baby names that I hope to use in the near future. Now, if you know me in real life or if you're watching this video and stuff, obviously, I'm not a woman. Like, obviously, I can't birth children or anything like that. And if I do decide to have children with me being a gay male, I have to either A, do the surrogate thing or possibly adopt and stuff like that. And yeah, obviously. But these are just a list of names and stuff like that that I hope to use in the near future stuff if I decide to go the surrogacy route or something like that. And to me, I feel like these are some bomb-ass names and stuff like that. And I just want to share them with y'all. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, I have in my hand two lists. I have a list of girl names and I have a list of boy names. And I'm going to start with girl names first because I can go all day, every day with girl names. So, let's get into it. On the girl side, number one on my list is the name Cecilia. Now, funny story about the name Cecilia. If y'all familiar with the early 2000s movie Aquamarine, insert picture here. It stars JoJo, Emma Roberts, and Sarah Paxton. There was a mean girl on there named Cecilia, and ever since I seen that movie, I was obsessed with that name. And I always thought to myself, if I ever have children in the near future, and if it's a girl, I'm gonna name her this. Like, I just love that name, Cecilia. Call her Cece for short. Like, I just love that name, Cecilia. Number two, McKenna. Funny story about this name and stuff like that. I don't know if I still have the movie. I think I do. I have to find it. But I have like a DVD where I have a DVD and stuff like that where there are 4 movies on one disc and stuff like that. And then it's like a DVD and stuff with 4 movies on and stuff. They're like all American Girl movies and stuff like that, which back in the day and stuff like that, I was a real big American Girls fan. I used to love the books in elementary school and I loved the movies too. And like I said, the movie it's a DVD with like 4 American Girl movies on there. And on one American Girl movie, there was a girl in there, there was a little girl in there named McKenna, and I just loved that name. Hence why I had changed my Instagram name to, I'm going to insert it right here, to McKenna_Ray because I just love that name. So yeah, like that American Girl movie with that girl on there named McKenna, like I just love that name ever since I saw that movie. So yeah, that's the name I want to use too. I just love the way it sounds. Number 3, Gia. Now, this is inspired by America's First Supermodel, Gia Karanji. Insert picture here. Like, I just love that name too, Gia. Also, if you've seen Bad Girls Club, you're familiar with Bad Girls Club Season 8 Las Vegas and stuff like that. There was also a girl in there named Gia, and I just love that name. Number 4, Peyton. Peyton to me is a unisex name. I can go for a boy, I can go for a girl, but I love that name too. Also, I think, like, if I'm not mistaken, like, I think a couple of years ago and stuff, there was a girl, God rest her soul, now I hate to say her real name, but I'm going to say it. There was a girl that I was Facebook friends with, which I think I'm still Facebook friends with her up to this day. Her name was Peyton Renee, God rest her soul. I love her name, and yeah, like, and also, if you're familiar with the girl that played as Emma on Jessie, her real name is Peyton List, and yeah, like, I just love that name Peyton because it's a unisex name and it's just really pretty. So yeah. Number 5. Okay, y'all may think I'm running out with this name, but don't judge me. Cashmere. Like, I know that sounds weird and stuff like that, but I just like I just like the word cashmere, like a cashmere sweater or something like that. Like, I just love that. I just love that cashmere. Like, it's so unique, but yet it's just so cool. Like, I love that. I just love that for a girl. Like, cashmere, like, it's just so cool to me. I just love that. I just love saying it, cashmere. Like, it's just so cool to me. Don't judge me in them comments now for cashmere. Like, I may use his name in the near future, then again, I may not. These are just baby names that I hope to use in the future. Not saying that I am going to use these names, but you just never know what the future holds. So, yeah. Don't judge me on the name Cashmere, or your ass going to get blocked. Just kidding, I ain't gonna block y'all, but whatever. Number 6, Aaliyah. Shout out to baby girl Aaliyah. And I know that's a common name for a lot of black girls, Aaliyah. Like, I know a lot of Aaliyahs in real life, but yeah, that's a name that I want to use too. Aaliyah, God rest her soul. Aaliyah Houghton, God rest her soul, baby girl. Like, yeah, I would name my daughter that and stuff like that out of honor of Aaliyah, because Aaliyah was a force to be reckoned with. She was a force to be reckoned with. I'm sorry she was gone so soon. Like, I would name my daughter Aaliyah out of honor for her, because Aaliyah was a force to be reckoned with. So yeah, I love that name. That's a name I hope to use in the near future too. Number 7, shout out to the Queen of Tejano herself, Selena. I love that name too, out of honor for my girl Selena Quintanilla Perez. And fun fact, Selena Gomez is actually named after Selena Quintanilla. And yeah, I love that name. Again, out of honor for Selena. Like, yeah. Also, I remember a long while back, me and my sister, we were playing around with names and stuff like that. And I was actually, let's just say if I did have a daughter in the near future and stuff like that, I was actually thinking about combining those names, Selena and Aaliyah, and coming up with the name Celia. Like, what y'all think about that? Combine both Selena and Aaliyah. Celia. That is so unique. I might do that. I don't know. But yeah, like, I just love that too. Number 8, Summer. Now, Summer is a common name for a girl and stuff like that. Like, it's so simple yet unique at the same time. Like, yeah, like, say if she was born in the summertime, name her Summer. Or let's say she was born in the wintertime, name her Winter. Like, yeah, like, I just love that too. It's so basic but yet unique at the same time. Number 9, Cassandra. Now, Cassandra is a basic name too and stuff like that, and I think it's just so cool and so unique and stuff like that. Like, I've actually had the due diligence of, I don't know if that's the right word to use, but scratch that. I actually had the pleasure of actually working with many women in my professional field named Cassandra, and I just think that it's a really cool name. Like, I just love the way it sounds. Cassandra. Cassie, or something like that. Cassie for short, or Sandra for short. I don't know, but I love that name too. It's so cool but yet unique. And number 10 on the girl's side, Ember. Not Amber, Ember. Ember. And funny story about this name, I remember I was shopping at Walmart one day and stuff like that, and I had got an air freshener, Febreze air freshener, and the name on the air freshener, it was Ember something. And I just love that name, Ember. Once again, Ember, not Amber, Ember. I just love that. I just love the way it sounds. Like, it's just so cool. And yeah, that's it for the girl's name. Let me sit that right there. Now let's go on to the boys. Number 1 on the list for the boys is Jericho. Funny story about this name. If y'all are familiar with the book Copper Sun, insert picture here for my readers out there. I don't know who wrote the book. I think her name is Sharon something. She also wrote a book called November something and another book too. And in both the books and stuff like that, there was a character there named Jericho. And ever since I read that book and stuff like that, or those 2 books rather, I've been obsessed with that name, Jericho, and I think that is such a unique name for a boy. Like, I will name, if I had a boy and stuff like that, I would name him Jericho. Like, that's one of the names I would use, Jericho, because I just love that name. Ever since I read that book or those books and stuff like that, I love that name, Jericho. So yeah, that's number 1 on my list. Number 2 is Colby. I've always loved the name Colby. I had went to school with a boy named Colby. He was a white boy. I had went to school with a boy named Colby, and I just love that name too, Colby. Number 3, Lorenz. Now, this is inspired by, what year it came out? 1996. The 1996 movie Set It Off. Insert picture here. On there was a guy on there named Lorenz. He was a bad guy, stuff like that. But there was a guy on there named Lorenz, and I just love that name too. And also shout out to the actor Lorenz Tate. Like, I just love that name, Lorenz. Number 4, Malcolm. It's like a common everyday name and stuff like that, but it's very unique. I like that. Number 5, Isaac. I love that name. Number 6, Dorian. I love that name. That's kind of sort of inspired by Ray J when he played on Moesha as Dorian, and also Professor Ogilvy, aka Dorian Wilson, like from the Parkers and stuff like that. Like, that's also inspired by both men and stuff like that. I love that name, Dorian. Number 7, Bishop. I love that name too, and this is inspired by, and y'all familiar with the rapper Treach, insert picture here. He also played in a movie that I like called Love and a Bullet, and his name on there was Malik Bishop, and I just love that name, Bishop. Like, it's just so unique, and let alone like kind of professional in a way. Like, I just love that name too. Number 8, Malik. Once again, goes back to the Love and the Bullet movie. I love that name too, Malik. And number 9, Ezra. I love that name. That's kind of sort of inspired by, if y'all familiar with the early 2000s show I Love New York season 1 and 2, the man that New York called Buddha, his real name is Ezra something, and I just love that name too, out of respect for him, because he, you know, inspired me for that name and stuff. So shout out to you, Buddha, your fine ass, if you watching this. And number 10, y'all might think I'm running out with this name, but Bradley. Like, I just love that name, Bradley. Like, it's just so cool to me. Like, there's a guy I know in real life, his last name is Bradley, and I just love that name, Bradley. Like, it's just so cool to me. I just love it. I just love saying it. Bradley. I just love that name. So, that's just about it for both boys and girl names that I hope to use in the near future. I hope y'all like them and stuff like that. Comment down below which ones are your favorite and which one that you might use in the near future for a boy or a girl. So yeah, that just about concludes this video. Like always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to insert my social media handles over here, as well in the description box down below. So feel free to add or follow me on those. Also, don't forget to turn on post notifications, because if you don't, what's the point? Anyways, peace.